love. This is Eve Christoph, your love life coach. Welcome home to Eve's Eden. This is where all of you as women, no matter how you are, who you are, what shape you are, where you come from, you are luscious and adored by the feminine from within you and the masculine outside you. Okay, darling, let's just talk about this weight thing, okay? I want you to remember that if you are a svelte girl, already thin, you are lucky if you like white guys, because they really are sort of biologically prone to like thinner women. Actually, though, I want you to consider the fact that they are the only men on the planet that really mainly only like thin girls. They're the only ones on the whole planet. So all the other men of every other ethnicity love women in all her sizes and shapes. Her voluptuousness, her curvy, her heavy, her sultry big, her strong powerful. They're down with that. So what's going on here? Well, I have noticed that in all the almost all the relationships with white gentlemen, there's this huge thing that happens between 5 pounds up or down for me. So if I start dating them when I'm really thin and I have gained 5 pounds, this happened twice with 2 amazing people, and it really shocked me, actually 3. The 5 pound difference for me was the difference between looking like a girl, a young, elegant, sort of the archetype of the princess, the waif, the pixie, the fairy. Then I gained this 5 pounds, and suddenly the whole archetype shifts, because 5 pounds when you're in a really small body makes a huge change. And that 5 to 10 pounds sometimes would turn me into a different archetype. The archetype would become the woman, no longer the girl, but the powerful mother, matriarch, woman, leader. So many of the white men I've found, it seems like what actually was happening is they're wired to want to feel more powerful than the woman, and so by her being smaller, they feel their masculinity by her diminutive stature, and the archetype of the elegant young princess that they can lead and take care of. And I'm not trying to put this down. These are deep triggers in people for what turns them on. But men all over the world, are turned on by women who are woman the powerful, woman the leader, woman the and what they love is that the woman is so big. They handle that by wanting to worship, to adore, to surrender into giving, to empower rather than overpower. They want to dominate to enflower rather than dominate to subjugate her flower. So I'm not trying to say that all white guys are trying to put down women, but if you are finding over and over again that you're in a relationship with a guy, and no matter what ethnicity he is, and he is asking you to lose weight, basically what he's probably saying is that he is one of those guys who did not grow up with a powerful image of woman in the family. Like many of these people who come from other cultures, the women are very powerful. I know for me, like I'm very lucky because I came from a super powerful mother, but many of us white women saw our mothers being pushed around in the household, dominated, not listened to, just sort of over-talked. They didn't have a queenly stature because the men wouldn't allow it, and the whole matriarch thing for many years back just has not been allowed to the white women. We've allowed ourselves to be really oppressed in the family structure and really put down and everybody's servant rather than everybody serving us, which is really what needs to happen for a household to work. Everybody needs to serve the woman's agenda, because her agenda is to get everyone fed, get the house clean, to have enough loving communication that you can be intimate and sexy, so if you open up to men of other cultures, basically what will happen is you'll immediately find that the whole weight tyranny goes away. You don't have to, that 5 pounds doesn't tank your whole relationship, and so you can be in the flow of the feminine, going up and down and allowing your changes to be nourishing to you and him. So you can imagine what a relief it is if your man's turn on is by your power and your womanhood rather than your girlhood. If he feels powerful as a man and super turned on and sexy, the more powerfully womanly you are. Now you don't have to hide your power. You don't have to think about your food all the time. You actually can, if you want, diet just for your own fun and joy of trying different body shapes and different levels of energy by what you eat, I love doing that kind of stuff myself. But, darling, the tyranny of the skinnies comes from white men. And here's another amazing thing to realize. I have a friend who worked in the fashion industry, and what he told me was that he was in New York City modeling every day, and the whole image of woman needing to be skinny, the entire thing came from women who were running that industry and gay guys, okay? Not from men. So remember, men all over the world love the voluptuous and the elegant. They just love women. Women can be powerful, and the whole point is they want to surrender into this big power of woman, this earth that is so huge and taking care of us. They want to feel that hugeness. They don't need to make her smaller to feel strong, okay? Wonderful, huh? It's reassuring, isn't it? And unfortunately, many white guys are just tied into this thing of their masculinity being, like Trump's, about hurting the power of the woman in order to feel his masculinity. So silly, isn't it? Totally silly. Sorry, the wind and the lighting. I'm just struggling here. Love you so much. So, darling, this is it. This is the change. This is the day and age. We're only going to be attracted to men who love our power and our femininity. So now you, darling, you might want to open up to men of many different cultures. One white ethnicity type that was been different for me is Dutch, and you think of that culture where the women are very powerful and there's a whole lot of women in parliament. Any culture, a European culture that has a ton of women in power, is basically going to probably have a different feeling about your weight. Those men will feel like they just, whew, wow, woman is wonderful. All right, dear. Much love. Love life. Okay. Peace out. Connect with me. My email's below. Subscribe to this channel, darling. Okay. Love life.